Hello everybody, my name is Doomfish, and in today's video I'll be showing you how you can break through the bedrock layer in Minecraft. So this can be either in the nether ceiling or on the bedrock floor over in the overworld, but I would say that it's much more useful to break a hole in the nether ceiling, so that's what I'll be showing you how to do today. So there can be a couple of different reasons why you'd want to get up to the nether ceiling. Usually it's either to build a farm, or if you want some very safe transport through the nether. If you have an elytra, it can be very easy to fly once you're on top of the nether from one destination to the other. You can build a portal up there, you can do basically anything you want up there, and so you might want not only to be able to get up there, but to have a way up and down, so you need to break through the bedrock layer. So let's talk about the materials needed to do so. So if you're not already on top of the bedrock layer, you'll need to get up there using an ender pearl and some ladders, and I'll show you how to do that right away. And to break the bedrock itself, you'll need a trapdoor, 2 pieces of obsidian, 2 pieces of TNT, 1 lever, 2 pistons, and a pickaxe. I would say at least a diamond pickaxe would be good, just so you can get your blocks of obsidian back, and so you can clear up the area very easily around the bedrock. So the first step is to find a piece of bedrock that we can easily break. So I've gone up, as you can see I'm pretty high up in the nether, and basically we're just going to break the nether rack around here, and we're going to look for a pretty specific block, one that the Y value of the block on the targeted block screen in the upper right says 127. This one's 124, we can see we can go up here, it's 125. We need to find one that's all the way up at 127, again 126. So we're going to take a little bit of looking to find a suitable one, and there's one right there. We can see it's all the way up at 127, which means it's the highest block in the bedrock ceiling. So now that we found our block, it's pretty easy to go ahead and get up above the bedrock, and to do so, all you need to do is place down some ladders leading up to that block. Go ahead and hold W up to the top of this, and aim at this spot right about here, over the top rung of the ladder. Face right into that block and go ahead and press right click, and we'll see that we'll go up on this bedrock. Now it's very important that you make sure you keep track of the bedrock block you just broke through, so go ahead and I would probably mark this with some block or some lever or something, so you know what block you're talking about. So now around our marked block, we're going to place down 1 obsidian to the left, 1 obsidian behind it like so. We're going to place down a lever on this obsidian right here, and we're going to place down 2 pieces of TNT like so behind these blocks. And now go ahead and place down a trapdoor on the top part of this block on the left, and we can then break this block right here and replace it with a piston facing forward. Now to have the easiest time possible, what I would recommend doing is hitting escape, going to your options, and going to controls, and replacing the use item / place block command with a different button that isn't the right mouse button, so I would go ahead and change it to like B or K, or some other key that isn't being used. And just hit done. And so you're going to have to do everything from now on using that button, but there's only a couple steps left. So now I would go ahead and press B on this trapdoor right here, and we're going to line ourselves right here. I'm going to look at this lever, and you should be able to see just enough of it to go ahead and press B on it to flick it. So we're going to flick the lever, immediately press this trapdoor down, slide underneath here, and hold down B right here. And it should be done pretty much entirely 100% consistent. We should see this piston facing this direction. We can go ahead and break the piston, and boom, our bedrock is broken, and we have a path down to the underside of the nether. Now on servers, this can be a little inconsistent. Again, there's some plugins that might have issues with this right here. But for single player worlds, and if your server is, a pretty vanilla server and there's not a lot of lag, you shouldn't have much problem at all with this design. Also, when the piston is being placed in, when you stand right here, you're going to want to aim for the top left side of this obsidian right here, just so you place in the piston exactly how it should be. So now we'll go through the steps all again, just in survival mode. So this is the block we're going to want to break. We'll place down 1 obsidian to the left, 1 obsidian behind it, place down a lever on that obsidian behind that block, place down our 2 pieces of TNT behind that, go ahead and place down our trapdoor right here, facing on the top part of the block, and place down a piston facing forwards from that block right there. We'll go ahead and flip this trapdoor, stand right here, flick the lever, quickly head under here, and go ahead and hold down the B button that we rearranged to right click, and you'll see that we take almost no damage. I have no armor on, no additional effects, and you should be perfectly safe in survival mode. And we can see when we break this piston right here that our bedrock is broken underneath here. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed or found it informative, and if you did, don't be afraid to leave a like, and you can subscribe for more content just like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.